your question is, a man takes 6 hours 35 minutes in walking to a certain place and riding back. That means, can I say that time taken to walk, that means suppose for example, I am going from home to office. I am going from home to office. From home to office I went by walk. I took 6 hours 35 minutes. Sorry. From home to office I went by walk. From office to home I came by vehicle. It totally took 6 hours 35 minutes for me. It totally took 6 hours 35 minutes for me. This is my first statement. Second statement is, he would have gained 2 hours or he would have taken 2 hours less by riding both ways. That means from home to office, instead of going by walk, I will go by bike. From office to home also I will go by come back by bike. I will take 2 hours less. Time taken to ride from home to office, time taken to ride back from office to home, it is 2 hours less than 6 hours 35 minutes. It is 4 hours 35 minutes. Your question is, what would be the time taken? What would be the time he would take to walk both ways? Time taken to walk plus time taken to walk back. How much time he will take is the question. Now listen carefully, sir. Listen carefully. I want TW plus another TW. How will you get one of the TWs at least? If I subtract these two equations, if I subtract these two equations, this will go off. I got TW minus TR. 635 minus 435 is 2 hours. I have one TW on the left hand side, but I require another TW because I want 2 TWs. So I will add another one on the left hand side. If I add it on the left hand side, I will also add it on the right hand side. I added that TW, and this minus TR on the left hand side will come to the right hand side and become plus TR. So TW plus TW is what I require. It is 2 hours plus TW plus TR is given in the question as 6 hours 35 minutes. 2 hours plus 6 hours 35 minutes. Your answer for this question should be how much? 8 hours 35 minutes. That means total time taken by the person to walk both ways is nothing but 8 hours 35 minutes. Right? It is 8 hours 35 minutes. That this is not the method I want to teach you people, sir. I am drafting the question again. Let us see how beautifully we can analyze without using pen. Now see here, sir. But I will use my pen for your explanation. You need not use it for your solution, in fact, in your exam. Now see here. Can I say that a person is traveling from home to office. A person is traveling from home to office by walk. A person is traveling back from office to home by bike. That means he is taking 6 hours 35 minutes. I am just writing once again for your explanation purpose. He took 6 hours 35 minutes by walking and riding. Right? Walking and riding. This is the first scenario. Now, second scenario is he would have taken 2 hours less by riding both ways. Now everyone observe carefully, sir. This is the beauty of learning concept. He would have taken 2 hours less by riding both ways. Can I say that first day, suppose today I went from home to office by walk. I came back from office to home by bike. I took 6 hours 35 minutes. But what I did tomorrow is I replaced this direction by also bike. That means instead of walking, I don't like to walk on second day. Instead of walking from home to office, I went by bike. I went by bike. From office to home, there is no change. I am still using bike itself. That means, can I say that if I, instead of walking, if I replace it by bike, I will save 2 hours. I hope the idea is clear. Instead of walking, I will replace it by bike. That means I will save 2 hours in my journey. The vice versa is also true. Vice versa is also definitely true. Instead of going in bike, if I go by walk, I will waste 2 hours or I will take 2 hours extra. I believe that you are able to understand the concept. If I go by walk, I don't like to walk. I change from walking to bike. That means I will save 2 hours. If I change from bike to walking, I will take 2 hours extra. That means question they are asking TW plus TW. Already one TW is there in the first value. Instead of riding, replace this by walk. Riding is replaced by walk. 2 hours extra. That means 2 hours extra compared to 6:45, 6:35. Answer is 8 hours 35 minutes. You don't need a pen and a paper in so many of the questions if you are smart enough to answer the questions, sir. You don't need a pen and a paper, and I am saying you with an experiential authority.